guys, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and let's get right into this video. So today we have a little bit of a different video than normal. I mean, not really, but kind of. Let me explain. So we are going to be trying to recreate the hardest nail set that I could find. Obviously, it's not the hardest nail set ever, but you know, like my daily scroll through Instagram, what was the hardest nail set that I could find? It's this one. So here's the nail set we're going to be recreating today. It's a super cool nail set, has a lot of 3D nail art, and it's honestly very complex, and it's probably going to take me a while. The main difference for this video, I would say, is that we're not doing this nail set for enjoyment. We're gonna be challenging my skills today and see if I could really recreate this. So I'm really excited for this video, and yeah, we're gonna be putting my skills to the test. Okay, so here's everything we're going to need for this nail set. So first we have a clear polygel. This is a dark purple jelly polygel. Next is this super glittery purple. Look at that. It's a mess, I know, but it's a really pretty polygel. Next, we're gonna need a lot of rhinestone glue. I would say the main thing in this nail set is the 3D nail art, and I'm using rhinestone glue for that. Next, I just have some red gel polish, white gel polish, and a blue gel polish. I also have this silver chrome gel and also some chrome powder. So this is a green one and this is a purple one. I'm gonna make a little adjustment to this nail set. So as you can see, one of the nails have those like metal spikes on it. I don't have those, sadly. It's such a cool nail. So we're just not gonna do that nail and we'll replace it with another nail. So this is pretty much everything we're going to need. Let's just get right into this nail set. So here are my natural nails. And we're only going to be doing one hand in this video because if I did both of my hands, we would be here for probably 2 days straight. And I'm just not gonna do that to myself. So we're only doing one hand. So we're gonna start with some nail prep. And for the record, I'm starting these nails at exactly 2 p.m. So we're gonna see just how long these nails are gonna take me. I'm gonna guess like 6 hours. We'll see. So I'm just gonna start off by pushing back the cuticles. Next, I'm gonna take my nail drill and use this circular cuticle drill bit and work this around the cuticle area. Next, I'm just going to trim off all the excess dead skin with my cuticle scissors. Now, because a lot of the nails are going to be see-through, I'm gonna make sure that my natural nails look good. So I'm gonna file the nails and make sure they're nice and smooth. I'm gonna take a fine grit sanding band and I'm just going to file over the surface of the nails. So now I'm just going to add on a peel off base coat and I'll be right back. So peel off base coat is on. Now I'm going to size out the nail tips. So I'm gonna glue them on with some base coat and my UV flashlight. If you watched my previous videos, you know that the one I had before was done for. She was gone. She didn't even turn on anymore. So I got a new one now. Just gonna make gluing on the tips much easier. Okay, so the tips are all on now. So we're gonna trim these down just a little. These are gonna be extra long nails. Probably just cut off the number. And I haven't done really long nails in a while. Like, I've been keeping them medium length. So I think just a little bit shorter, and then that'll be good. Yeah, we'll do that length. Okay, so that length looks good. Extra long nails today. Oh, I forgot to do the thumbnail. To do the thumbnail, I just do this and I kind of measure the pinky nail. It's not super accurate, but it's good enough. Now I'm just going to shape the nail tips. I just want to file in these little corner pieces and make sure that the tip of the nail is straight. Now I'm just going to remove the shine from the tips. Okay, so the nail tips are all shaped. The short nails are great, but the long nails, like, this is where I belong. So I'm just gonna paint on a layer of base coat over all the nails. Okay, so let's get into this polygel application. We're gonna take this one nail at a time, and I think I'm gonna rearrange some of the nails. You'll see. So on the pointer finger, this one is going to be a full clear nail. Most of the nails are going to be clear, so the pointer finger is going to be a full nail of clear polygel. Look at all those bubbles. I'm gonna pick them out. So I'm gonna smooth this all out. I'm just deciding I'm gonna do this nail in one bead. I think it'll be okay. I normally don't like to build the nails with clear. I just feel like I can't really shape clear polygel that well, but since the nails are clear, we have to. So yeah, this nail set is, like I said earlier, it's obviously not the hardest nail set ever, but it was the most challenging one I could find, just like scrolling through Instagram for a little bit. But if you guys do end up enjoying this type of video where the nails are like pretty challenging to do, I think I'd want to do like more of these videos. So if you want to send me some nail set ideas, you can send them to me on my Instagram. Just tag me in the post or DM me. Yeah, I will look through your guys' options of the nails that you want me to recreate, but they gotta be like challenging. They gotta be like kind of crazy. Okay, so I finished the nail, put all the polygel on there. Here's how the side of the nail looks. I think it looks pretty good. These are so long, I love them. So I'm gonna go ahead and cure this. So very clear. What if I just did clear nails? Interesting, very interesting. So moving on. So I didn't really explain when I was doing this nail, but I will explain while I'm doing the rest. So the middle finger is also going to be another clear nail. They're all pretty much clear, except for the pinky nail. That one's gonna be colored. So I just put a huge bead of polygel down the whole middle of the nail, and I'm going to pat this part towards the cuticle area, and I'm just gonna thin it out the closer I get to the skin. And so once the cuticle area is situated, I'm just going to smooth out the rest of the nail. So what I do is just take this bead down the middle and just drag it to the sides of the nails and just cover the entire nail with the polygel. And I'm just gonna pop all the bubbles I see. I'm gonna smooth out the tip of the nail. I just drag the polygel down the side, just follow the tip. And I want a little bit more polygel here, so I'm gonna drag backwards on the top of the nail. And I just go back to the sides of the nails and smooth that out. Clear polygel is honestly kind of hard to work with. First of all, the bubbles are very visible and it's also very stiff, but in a good way. I do like stiffer polygel. So, you know, it just takes a bit more smoothing and blending in order to get this nail to look smooth. So I just go over the top of the nail and I just drag that down towards the tip with really light pressure. This is just to smooth out the lumps. So I'm gonna make the pinky nail that white wavy design, and I kind of don't know what background to use. I kind of want to use this glittery one because it's, you know, glittery and cool, but this purple one is jelly, similar to the picture. I don't really know what to do. What if I do like a super thin layer of this glitter and then I put the purple over it? I don't know, like I feel like it'll look good. It's just kind of like, what do I want? Actually, this polygel is jelly too. I'm just gonna smooth this out and cover the whole nail, just doing a thin layer, and this polygel is super sticky, so I have to use like extra slip solution. Polygel is just so pretty. I love the glitter in it. I love the color of it. And I think I'm gonna add on a layer of this purple polygel. I don't know why, just to make it purple, I guess. And also, I don't really want the glitter to be like super visible. I just want it to be like subtle. So I'm hoping that this will give me the look that I want. Alright, so all the polygel is on the nails now. Here's how they're looking. And it's kind of funny seeing the one purple nail. All the nails are clear and then the one purple nail. So I just have my Makartt dust collector and a hand file, and we're gonna get reshaping these nails. So here are how the nails are looking after they have been shaped. So we are gonna get into this nail art now. This nail art is the statement of this nail set. Like, the nail art is the nail set. Let's start on the pointer finger. So I think this nail starts off with this green chrome base. So I'm gonna get some top coat and I'm gonna start by painting a layer of top coat onto the nail. So I'm gonna go ahead and cure this. Now I'm just gonna take the green shimmer, put this on the nail. No yellow tint to it. If you watched my last video, you know all about the blue chrome causing the yellowiness. Oh, that was so bad. But this one seems very good and it's just green. Like, why couldn't the blue one be like this? I don't know. Gonna dust off all the excess powder. Okay, so next I'm going to take this blue gel polish and I'm gonna mix it with a little bit of white because I just think that it's a little too dark blue. So I'm just gonna mix it with the smallest bit of white. Okay, I think that's good. I just wanted it a little bit lighter. So I'm gonna take my nail art brush and through the middle of the nail, I'm just going to draw a super thick wavy line. I am just not liking the way that this is looking because, first of all, my poor nail art brush is she's ready to go. She is so like messed up, but this is my favorite brush, okay? really think I got that outline to what I want it to be, so I'm gonna fill this in. Don't come for me for my brush, okay? I think it's time I get a new one. Until then, this just adds to the challenge. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and cure this. So I think I'm gonna leave all the 3D nail art for last because the gel really messes up my brush, even though my brush is already messed up, okay? You know, it just makes it worse. We're gonna do all the nail art with the gel polish and then we'll go back in and do all the 3D nail art. Okay, so the next nail, I'm excited for this nail, but also really scared because it looks very hard. Look at this really pretty red color, by the way. So we're gonna use this red gel polish. Actually, before I do that, I mean, I don't think I need to do this part, but I think I'm going to just in case. So for this part, the 3D nail art is like a bunch of bubbles, bunch of globs, and the globs have like a pinkish purple shimmer to them. So I'm just gonna make this base the purple shimmer. So I'm gonna take this purple shimmer and I'm gonna rub this on to the nail. Okay, now I'm gonna take the red and we're just gonna try and draw this circle-y outline type of design. I think I'm just going to draw a bunch of oval circle shapes and then connect them and then just like fill in all the empty parts of the nail with the red. Oh man, this is gonna take me a while. Yes, it is. But surprisingly, I feel like it's not as hard as I think it might be. But we'll see. Maybe I just jinxed myself. And this brush is not helping. I know. It is my own fault for using it. Already these nails look so cool. Like they just look so interesting. Just a little update, it's 6 p.m. now. Pretty sure I started these at 2 p.m. So we've been here for a good 4 hours. So far, I'm not losing it yet. I'm still okay. The only thing that's really getting on my nerves is this nail art brush. Like I said, we're gonna do the 3D nail art last. So the next nail is going to have the green shimmer base. So let's do that now. Just going to paint on a layer of top coat. I'm gonna use this silver gel polish and I'm just gonna draw a bunch of wavy lines on the nail. This one's gonna be challenging because they need to be like really thin lines, but the state of my brush, I don't think she's gonna be very reliable for that. But we're gonna try and hopefully it'll work out for us. the nail art with the gel polish is all done for these nails. Aren't these looking so cool already? Okay, so on the thumbnail, this one is gonna be similar to this red one, except it's gonna be like, I'm not really too sure what type of design this is. It's just kind of like a French tip, but it's not rounded. It's just like a straight line. But instead of red, we're gonna be using white gel polish. So I have the white here. Yeah, like I said, basically just like this, but only kind of just starting the line right there. Actually, before I start with the gel polish, it seems like the base for this nail is the purple chrome. So just gonna paint a layer of top coat on the nail. We're done with the first part. Only the first part of the nail art. I've been here for a while now, but I do think they are looking very cool so far. So, you know, at least there's that. This nail art is the ones that has taken the longest. Okay, so the next step for these nails is gonna be all the 3D nail art. Okay, so I think for this nail art, you're supposed to put the top coat layer on after you do all the 3D parts, but I honestly don't really like how that turns out on the nail for me. Like, I feel like when I do it, it just doesn't look like the picture. But I can tell in the reference picture that they do put the top coat over all the 3D parts, but like when I do that, it just doesn't look right to me. So I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna put all the top coat on now, and then we're gonna do all the 3D nail art. So let's add on all the top coat. So I'm just gonna do this one nail at a time. So I put the top coat on the pointer finger. Now we're gonna get our rhinestone glue, and I'm just gonna squeeze this out onto my mixing plate. And this is gonna take me a moment because this is really hard to squish out. Okay, so taking my nail art brush, I'm basically just gonna take the rhinestone glue and outline this blue. We're gonna be here a while. This is definitely gonna take me a while. I just know it, you know? Okay, so I have the 3D lines, and I think I'm gonna add another layer onto them just because I want them to stand out a little more. Okay, so here's how the nail looks. Honestly, I think I might possibly try putting top coat over it. Hopefully this looks okay. But what I'm gonna do is take the chrome powder and just rub this onto all of the 3D part. And hopefully this looks okay. I'm gonna put top coat on it now because if it doesn't look okay, then I need to fix it. So I'm just gonna put top coat over the entire thing. Okay, so I think it's okay that I top coated it. It doesn't look bad at all. Like, it doesn't have like a lot of pooling in certain areas. It looks fine to me. So I'm gonna go ahead and cure this, and that'll be this nail done. Okay, so on to the middle finger. So this one's gonna have the big globs of rhinestone glue in all the circles. So I'm gonna squish this rhinestone glue out. Right now, I'm doing okay. The nails are taking me a while, but I feel like I'm not as stressed as I thought I would be for some of these designs, but we'll see. Hopefully that won't change. Okay, so I have the rhinestone glue and I'm just gonna pick up huge globs of it and I'm gonna put that in all the circles of the gel polish. And then seeing that chrome under there, it's very cool. I'm only gonna do a couple at a time and then cure them because I don't want them to run all over the place. Honestly, I might have to put like more than one layer on these globs just because in the picture they look like super thick and I want that too. Okay, I'm gonna go back in with another layer of the rhinestone glue and make these bubbles a little bit thicker. Okay, so I'm done with this nail. And my initial plan was to put more chrome powder on top of the bubbles, but I think I like the way they look now, so I'm just gonna top coat them. I'm kind of top coating them one by one because I wanna make sure that they actually look good because I don't wanna move on if they're not turning out okay. So I'm just gonna top coat the whole nail. And you know, I said I wasn't gonna do this, like I wasn't gonna put top coat over everything, but I feel like it needs it. So middle finger is done. These look so cool already. Next nail is gonna have like just a bunch of globs on it. Okay, so I put a top coat under this nail, and all I'm gonna do is put a layer of top coat on top of the globs. Okay, and before we do the pinky nail, I'm gonna do the thumbnail. So this one's just going to be the same thing as this middle finger. So I've been working on these nails for quite a while now. It's 9:30 p.m. and I started these at 2. So, yeah. Basically, I'm just a little bit tired and don't feel like sitting here anymore, but the nails are coming out quite well, so I'm all right. So here's the thumbnail. I think this one is so cool. I mean, I like this one, but the only thing is I wish I made the dots like bigger. I wish I made some of them like just bigger because I like the look of this one. I just love that purple shimmer under there. Like it just is so cool. So these are coming out so well. We just have one nail left. Like literally all these are done. Like I already put top coat on them and everything. I just put a layer of top coat on here. And now we are going to draw on the wavy lines, kind of like this, but in white and on the entire nail. So to do this, I think I'm going to mix white gel polish with rhinestone glue and hope for the best. So I'm just gonna put rhinestone glue on this white gel polish I already have. Okay, wow. This was a long journey. Don't look too close yet, okay? So the last nail, finished it. Here's how it looks. I think it looks great. I'm just gonna add on a layer of top coat over it. I'm just gonna make this layer really thin because these lines aren't super thick, but like I want them to be still 3D. Like I don't want them to blend in with the top coat. So I'm just gonna try and make this layer really thin. Okay, so all the nail art is done. All the top coat's on there as well. So last thing we're gonna do is add on some cuticle oil. Okay, so I already added on the cuticle oil, but I wanted to top coat the bottoms of these nails. So let me do that really quick. And here are how the nails turned out. Let me know what you guys think of this nail set in the comments. Wow, we have a lot to discuss here. I started these nails at 2 p.m. and I finished them at 10:10 p.m. 8 hours and 10 minutes for these nails. I don't really mind. I honestly think it was worth it. If the nails weren't worth it in the end, then I would have been upset. But because these nails, I think they turned out so cool. Like they look so good. I don't even care that I sat here for 8 hours. And that was only for one hand, by the way. Anyway, these nails are so good. I literally love them. They are so cool. These are so cool. I don't know what to say. Let's take this one nail at a time. Before I did the thumbnail, the pointer finger one was my favorite. I just think it's such a cool design. I think it's unique, like the blue. I don't know, it just looks so good. The middle finger. I like the middle finger because I like the pop of red. I don't know, like who would have thought? Like it's just so interesting. I love it. The only thing on the middle finger is I wish I made these dots kind of bigger. That's all though. But other than that, I still think it looks really good. And then the ring finger has the chrome wavy lines with the raindrop 3D nail art type of thing. I think this one is super cool as well. And then the pinky nail. This one is the purple glitter with the white wavy lines. I like this one as well. This one took me a while. I mean, they all took me a while, but you know, this one was a lot of lines. And finally, the thumbnail. This one is my favorite, and I'm kind of surprised by that. Usually the thumbnail, I don't know, I just never really think of the thumbnail to be my favorite, but for some reason, this one is my favorite. I like the way that I did the dots more. I just like that they're bigger. I think the white and this purple shimmer just like looks so cool together, and I like how it's cut off right here. I just think it's interesting, and I really like this nail. I think it turned out so good. Thumbnail is my favorite. So yeah, that was the nail tour. So please let me know in the comments which one is your favorite. I just think this nail set came together so well. Of course, credits to the inspiration picture, because that is the nail set that we recreated today. Let me know in the comments how well I recreated the nails. Are they as good as like copy and paste? So like, let me know. So were these nails hard to do? They were challenging because they did take a long time for each nail and each nail art design, but it's like, I know that I could get it. You know what I mean? Like, I know that I could do it. But yeah, they were kind of challenging. They took me a really long time, 8 hours, you know, that's long to be sitting here for one hand, but I think it was super worth it. Like, I wish I could have my other hand done because I would totally wear these. But yeah, that is the nail set, trying to recreate the hardest nail design I could find. And I would give this a difficulty level of about 7 out of 10. Like, this is definitely not beginner friendly. And honestly, just how long it took me added to the difficulties. So, but like I keep saying, I think it was well worth it. These turned out so amazing, and I really want to know your thoughts. But that is pretty much it for this video today. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And if you want more videos like this of me trying to recreate crazy nail designs or challenging nail designs, please let me know in the comments. Or like I said earlier in the video, DM me some nail sets. Send me some nail sets. Yeah, I will get to recreating some of these crazy ones out there. But anyway, I will talk to you guys next time. Bye!